Hey guys, it's Kerry. Did you know a vampire bat's teeth are so sharp that its bite may not be felt at all? Their saliva dulls any pain, so a bat may drink its victim's blood for up to 30 minutes. A chameleon's tongue is at least as long as its body, but it can grab prey in a fraction of a second. Please subscribe and turn on notifications. Coral snake have short, hollow fangs that deliver a powerful neurotoxin in their venom, paralyzing the nervous system and can be deadly to humans. Scorpion have 8 legs like spiders. They can quickly grab an insect with their pincers and whip their telson, the poisonous tip of their tail, forward and sting their prey. Tarantulas are the largest extant spiders. They have large, hairy bodies and legs. Their bite can be painful, although a tarantula's venom has low toxicity for us. Tarantulas grow by shedding their old exoskeleton and growing a new one. This molting process can take a few hours and will happen several times until the tarantula reaches full size. Tarantulas move slowly on their 8 hairy legs, but they are accomplished nocturnal predators. Insects are their main prey, but they also target bigger game, including frogs, toads, and mice. Tarantulas are burrowers and typically live in the ground. These spiders grab prey with their legs, injecting paralyzing venom, and then bite their prey with their fangs. They also secrete digestive enzymes to liquefy their victims' bodies so that they can suck them up through their straw-like mouth openings. Tarantulas have 8 eyes, but they still rely heavily on other senses and are very sensitive to sounds and vibrations. These eyes have different jobs, with the 2 largest eyes designed to detect size. They have 4 smaller eyes underneath these 2, which are used to help determine distance. A tarantula also has an eye on each side of its head, as it cannot turn round so easily to see. Please subscribe and turn on notifications. Did you know the pattern of wrinkles on a gorilla's nose is unique to each one and is known as a nose print? Conservation workers use photos and sketches of gorillas' noses to keep track of different individuals. Hippo's closest living relatives are the aquatic mammals, whales, dolphins, and porpoises. The mythical phoenix bird. It symbolizes immortality, resurrection, and life after death. It is also associated with the sun god. Axolotl. They are a type of salamander. However, unlike other amphibians, they don't lose their gills as they grow, so are unable to live on land and spend all of their lives in the water. Their gills are the feathery appendages on the outside of their bodies. Komodo dragon are the largest extant predatory lizards, and they have serrated, curved, and blade-shaped teeth. By flicking their tongues in and out, they can collect scent particles and better understand their environment and locate prey. Bearded dragon. Most of their time is spent basking either on rocky outcrops up in bushes. They are known for their covering of spiky scales and for the pouch of skin around their throat called a dewlap. This pouch turns black, and when inflated, it looks like a beard. Iguana. They are often seen sunning themselves on branches overhanging water. If disturbed, they plunge into the water. Most iguanas are green. Many have unusual saw-like teeth. They also have a scaly back and a fold of skin under the neck. Crested Gecko. They are nocturnal and sleep in high branches during the day to conserve energy and avoid predators. They are able to drop their tails to deter predators. Unlike some geckos, their tails do not grow back. They can grow to 25 centimeters in length, with half of that being their tail. Tuatara. Adults are terrestrial and nocturnal reptiles. They are often found basking in the sun to warm their bodies. Hatchlings hide under logs and stones and are diurnal, likely because adults are cannibalistic. Rock Agama. While most Agamas are green and brown, dominant males show off by rapidly turning their bodies blue and their heads bright red or yellow. Most Agamas live in small groups with a dominant male ruling over several females and submales. While sunning themselves each morning, the dominant male will claim the most elevated spot with subordinates in lower areas. Agamas hunt by vision and prefer to wait for an insect to come by. Their sticky tongues help them hold on to prey. Though primarily an insectivore, the Agama will eat small mammals, reptiles, and vegetation if necessary. Their main predator are snakes. They live on rocky steppes, hillsides, semi-desert in Africa. They are sometimes referred to as rainbow lizards because of the colourful displays put on by the dominant males. Polar bear. Even though its hair looks white, it's actually colourless. Each thick strand of hair is hollow and reflects the light, making the polar bear appear white. Beneath this transparent fur, the skin is black to soak up any warmth from the sun and keep the bear as warm as possible. They are excellent swimmers and can swim for hours or days at a time. They use their front paws to propel themselves through the water. Polar bears are top predators that mainly hunt seals, but they will also eat dead fish, stranded whales, and garbage. They hunt both on the ice and in the water. Polar bears have 42 teeth that they use for catching food and for aggressive behaviour. Florida panther. They live in warmer areas with wetlands, swamps, and upland forests. They are carnivores and eat feral hogs, white-tailed deer, raccoons, armadillos, rabbits, rats, birds, and sometimes alligators. Golden lion tamarin. They move quadrupedally through the trees, leaping and springing between branches and vines. They sleep in tree hollows at night to hide from predators. They move their sleeping nests around each day to reduce their scent. Giant panda live in the bamboo forests in central China. They have 6 digits on their front paws, including an enlarged wrist bone that they use like an opposable thumb to help them grip food. Pandas can swim and even climb trees. If you look closely, pandas have vertical slits for pupils, much like cats. The cubs are well protected, sometimes riding on the mother's back, or she holds them on her front to protect them. It's thought that these magnificent mammals are solitary animals, with males and females only coming together briefly to mate. Recent research, however, suggests that giant pandas occasionally meet outside of breeding season and communicate with each other through scent marks and calls. Baby pandas are born pink and measure about 15 centimeters. That's about the size of a pencil. They are also born blind and only open their eyes 6 to 8 weeks after birth. Female pandas give birth to 1 or 2 cubs every 2 years. The cub will stay with its mother for 18 months before venturing off on their own. Pandas do not hibernate. When winter approaches, they head lower down their mountain homes to warmer temperatures where they continue to chomp away on bamboo. Conservation efforts mean that panda bear numbers are increasing in the wild. This is great news. Giant pandas grow to between 1.2 and 1.5 meters and weigh between 75 kilograms and 135 kilograms. Scientists aren't sure how long pandas live in the wild, but in captivity they live to be around 30 years old. They eat for up to 12 hours a day, about 12 kilograms of bamboo. Tiger. They are the largest wild cats in the world and can weigh up to 363 kilograms and measure up to 3.3 meters in length. They quietly stalk their prey until they are close enough to pounce. Then they kill their victim with a bite to the neck or back of the head. They are good swimmers and can often catch prey while swimming and drag it back to shore. Jaguar. They usually stalk and ambush their prey rather than chase it. Jaguars have large jaws and sharp teeth which allow them to subdue and eat a wide variety of animals. Lion. They have excellent night vision and a well-developed sense of smell. They use their urine to scent mark their territory. Lions primarily eat large animals like zebra and wildebeest, but will also eat smaller animals like rodents and reptiles, and they sometimes steal kills from other predators. Lions can run at speeds of up to 81 kilometers per hour. Cheetah. They are the fastest land animal in the world. They can reach their top speed in just 3 seconds. Each cheetah has around 2,000 spots. Hippopotamus. They spend most of their day resting in shallow water. They often sleep with just their ears, eyes and nose above the water. A hippo can also dive down and walk along the lake and river bottoms. It can keep its head underwater for 5 to 10 minutes before coming up to breathe. At night, hippos go onto land to eat grasses. Yak. They are found in Tibet in China. They live in cold places with few plants. Sometimes it has to roam a long way to find enough grass to eat. Its long hair helps it stay warm. The yak also needs a lot of water. In winter, it often eats snow. People use domestic yaks for carrying and pulling heavy loads. Yaks are also kept for their meat and milk. Their hair is used to make rope and cloth. Their skin is used for caps, coats and blankets. Yaks in the wild are very rare. They are blackish brown and have large horns. The males weigh up to 1,000 kilograms and females are smaller. The wild yaks live in herds made up of females and young animals. Adult males live alone or in smaller groups. Domestic yaks are smaller than wild yaks and have smaller horns. Black leopard. They have the same spotted pattern as other leopards, but their fur is black, making their spots hard to see. They are nocturnal and hunt by stalking their prey quietly or approaching with their head low and legs bent. Cougar, also known as puma and mountain lion. Their feet are broad with 4 digits on hind feet and 5 on the fore feet. The pollex is small and set above the other digits. The retractile claws are sharp and curved. They are good climbers and can leap more than 6 meters up into a tree from a standstill. Male cougars maintain territories that overlap with those of several females. They attempt to dominate matings with those females. A cougar in the wild will not mate until it has an established home territory. When the female is in estrus, she vocalizes freely and frequently rubs her anogenital region against trees and rocks. The male will respond with similar yowls and sniffs the female's genital area to know when she is sexually receptive. The female goes into a lordosis position and the male mounts her from behind. Copulation is brief but frequent. Both adult males and females may mate with multiple partners, and a female's litter can have multiple paternities. For identification of sex, only the adult males have a black spot of hair surrounding the penis sheath. Please stay and watch another video with me. I love to read and answer all your comments. Thank you for watching my video. See you again soon. See you guys in my next video.